Hi everyone, this is Musawo Agi as usual. Guys, today I've decided to do this video under this tree. It's a jackfruit tree. I'm the only one around, you understand. Yesterday I was traveling in a taxi. After boarding, the person just confides with you as soon as you enter a taxi, because we waited the taxi together. And I was forced to also keep saying, okay, oh, I understand. So, you know someone jazzing you in a taxi, how it feels. You'll be like, over the people behind are not hearing, over the people in front are, and you see how they try even to turn their neck to listen to the conversation. But this is what I learned from that story. Do you know, guys, people who are professionals, there is a way how we mistreat our partners. Let me now be very specific. If you were a teacher and maybe you married a health worker, we all know the code of conduct and the ethics that govern our professions. But surprisingly, you will find that because a teacher is not knowing a lot in the health system, a teacher will suppress the Musawo in the education sector. Also, the Musawo will be suppressing the teacher when it comes to health matters. I'll talk much about Musawo, health workers, because I am one of them. If you were Musawo and you married a nanny Musawo, as it is always, by the way, it's rare for Musawo to marry a Musawo, but when it happens well and good, the health workers will always say, I rather marry a businessman, I rather marry what? You look for someone who can take you off the usual routine of the health sector. So when the Basawo try to marry the nanny Basawo, remember they don't know much. They might be knowing little, but the much they don't know, we take it for granted. And especially, I was surprised. I don't know if even ladies, if you were Musawo and you married a nanny Musawo, we also try to do this. But for men, for example, we know very well that having so many sexual partners is not good. But you find a full Musawo having very many sexual partners. But for the Musawo will think he or she is being very careful, and will know that the other partner cannot be careful because the person doesn't know what health. And when you come back home, you scare your partner to the extent that they might even fear to move out of the house. You scare them. You see, when you move out, this is what happens. And actually, you'll be telling them the truth. But for you, you have not even observed them. It comes to these other services that our people are supposed to receive. For example, family planning. Family planning is a voluntary decision to decide which type. And you first give them descriptive information. Like you give them the detailed information, you explain every detail until someone chooses that I will go with this type of family planning according to what you have explained. But this is Musawo tries to tell the wife, you must go on family planning. We shouldn't produce. Have you agreed? Is that an agreement? Okay, fine. As if that is not enough. Your partner says, I don't want, and gives you the reasons. As a Musawo, you know maybe the reasons are even null. What do you do? I would expect a Musawo to take the person or the spouse to the health center or to the hospital so that other people can discuss more. But you will find that they will impose it on you. So this is the situation. Male Basawos, Abasajja, they will always impose these types of family plannings on their wives. They will impose things because for them, they have studied them, they know the importance, but you have not explained to your wife the importance. Remember, your wife, though she's a profession in another category, she's thinking like any other person who didn't go to school in terms of health. She knows only these other usual information that anybody should know. So you're forcing the person to take family planning by force. Maybe even without your family planning, the woman would have delayed to conceive. But it so happened you have forced your wife, because this is a woman who even refused to go to the hospital, refused, she doesn't want family planning. Someone reaches an extent of coming with it at home. I must inject you. This is Depo-Provera, the injection. Then you force someone, you give an injection by force. Out of the blue, someone gets even an abscess. I'm telling you, there are many things which can come out as long as you have penetrated someone's skin. Someone gets an abscess because look at the environment where you're giving the injector plan. Look at the hands that are injecting the person. The aseptic procedures, have you observed them? But because you were a healthy worker, you inject someone. Someone gets an abscess. After the abscess, someone delays to conceive. Secondary infertility sets in. Then because now you didn't want the babies at the other time, you end up saying, now I need a baby, I need a baby. You end up saying, for you, you have refused to deliver, I must marry another woman. And you give a clear reason that you're not producing. What do you think this woman is going to think? You did this on your own. It wasn't my decision. It seems you even wanted me to become barren. You understand? You caused this infertility. What is going to set in? Domestic violence. People's gardens are going to be slashed down because you have married another woman. Those stories I'm telling you guys, it would have been a long story, but let's stop imposing our decisions on people when just because for you, you know the benefits and the disadvantages. The other person doesn't know. Give a clear view. Take the person to the right people to explain. Maybe you're not the right person to explain. Sometimes we fail to explain to our family members. Even your own child, by the way, you can fail to convince them. But another Musawo will manage to tell them and they will pick a lot from that. Otherwise, I love you so much. Let's stop imposing our decisions on innocent people. We explain and they decide. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.